Disappointed, most definitely disappointed. Out of the two games that were scheduled for this international break, Andorra was a game we were looking to get something positive from. A draw, even possibly a win. Although they have been at it for about 6 years now and working a very good project. They were a team that I thought we could get something positive out of. To be down 4-0 for half time and find that those were due to our errors in all 4 goals was massively disappointing when they worked really hard to prepare themselves for these 2 games. But yeah, we then picked ourselves up, gave a good account of ourselves, not a brilliant account, but a good account of ourselves in the second half and conceded no further goals. Frustrating thing is, the one time that we stuck to our game plan, we scored. So massive learning curve for them as well, that you need to stick to the game plan, trust the game plan, be disciplined. I mean, we were all over the place first half against Andorra, and unfortunately, I keep saying at this level, you get punished for these sort of mistakes. Players had injuries that wouldn't necessarily prevent them from playing, but obviously can't perform to their full capacity. By last night, I was up very, very late because we had a lot of players picking up a lot of injuries. And that, look, it's down to some players are playing at different levels away from Gibraltar. Some players have had little niggly injuries which they didn't think they were as bad, and as soon as they start playing the international football a level above anything that they're actually playing, they suddenly realise that actually I can't really play, or it's actually affecting my performances on the pitch. But like we say, we're new to this, and we are aware of the factors international football and the strains international football will have on players, and especially where we don't have them all year round. It's normal, like any other national team. So we've already put programmes in place, and we'll be monitoring our players specifically, individually, respectively to each individual player, to get the most out of them physically as well. So we're not only preparing them a week or 2 weeks before back-to-back international games, but all year round we're monitoring and helping them to basically achieve the highest possible levels of fitness so they can compete at international level. At the end of the day, that is one area that is in our control to compete against best team in the world, best national team in the world. There's nothing saying we can't be as fit as they are, as determined as they are. Those are things that are in our control. If we can compete at that level, then we only need to worry about the football, or I only need to worry about the football. Yeah, we've faced an opposition today that's come over across, done a training camp just across the border, and have played some top nations. They're also involved in World Cup qualifiers and are playing possibly some of the toughest nations that there are in women's world football at the moment. So you know that the opposition that they've faced is probably the best you can face in women's football, and you know it's a massive step up for us. It's always a worrying concern how that will affect your players if you suffer a heavy defeat, and especially at home, but even more so after the display we gave on Wednesday. So yes, we put a lot of emphasis on a different style of play. Today we've seen a different style of play from Gibraltar, and it shows the versatility that these players have. We can play the beautiful game, play it nice on the front foot, and there will be occasions, and it will happen, that you do have to respect the opposition, understand that the opposition is stronger, more experienced than you, and if you try play at them tit for tat, you're going to get thrashed. And there are times that you need to sit back, but me as a coach, I'm a bit of a purist. I want to offer a goal threat. So today I thought we found the right balance of solid at the back and also being a threat when coming forward. Not as much as we would normally do, because for obvious reasons we were sitting a little bit further back. We decided to press. I decided to have the team press a little bit further back, not be as adventurous and try and win it higher up the pitch. But at the same, it also keeps the scoreline respectable. It's not about the score, I keep saying it. For myself, it wasn't about the score today, it was about the performance. And we were expecting to lose, and I was expecting perhaps a heavy defeat after Wednesday's performance. But they've shown different. They've shown they are capable of doing it, and today has been a massive leap forward for us against the opposition that we faced today. When you have to drop your captain less than 24 hours before probably the hardest game we've ever faced, it's definitely going to be definitely going to be a massive blow. To then lose one of your most explosive players at the same time, it's just, okay, where do we go from here? Your game plan goes out the window, your initial match planning goes out the window, and now you've got to reassess everything from the manner in which we set up, tweak of the initial formation that we were going to use, that we'd actually trained days prior to the actual game, set plays, you name it, everything. We literally had to change everything, short notice and under 24 hours. And not only that, we missed 2 experienced players out there today. Plus from it, other players have stepped on the field and rose to the occasion. I am so proud of that. And it proves what we're trying to do here. Not just have 11 strong players on the field, but have 22 players, a squad of players that at any given time any player can come up, can step in and perform. They've taken her in with open arms. They also know she brings a wealth of experience, a lot of knowledge, and that only makes the squad stronger. Elliot, the same part, has just taken to it like a duck to water. Straight away within our first game, she was already barking instructions and showing that experience and that quality player that we know that she is. So massive boost for us, and even better when you see how quickly she's gelled in, not only outside of the game, but also inside of it as well.